Now the problem that we got with this AVO Mk6 is a problem that lots of people have. Let's get this out of the way. It's a problem that lots of people have, and that is that if we use the ohms range on any of the ohms ranges, when you try to zero it, I'll just put it up so you can see that. When you try to zero it, it's all over the place. You can't get a smooth zero, and it's because the pots are noisy. So what we're going to do is stop them from being noisy. It's straightforward enough, just takes a little bit of time. There we are. Notice that this is the one with all the blue plastic cable on it. I'll just show you. Give you a bit of a close up on it. There we are. I think you can see that quite clearly. We'll just take off these orange, red, blue and black. Very interesting. See the meter unit and its trigger or safety are all in one. Meter movement on this is good. I'm just eyeballing the meter movement at the back one. If you touch these meter movements, you should really be using a wooden stick and nothing metal. Okay, now really common problems on these needle movements is they get a thump. Now, unlike other AVOs, when these get a thump, what happens is sometimes the magnet shifts. So what's important is you don't need to take the cover off. Look at the magnet inside, the circular magnet inside its sheath, and make sure when you're looking at it that it is the same gap all the way around, and it is, and that's great. Two things to check with the meter movement. One is that if it's in any voltage position like that you've got movement nice and smoothly that way. And two, what's very important, if that's zeroed there, then it's zeroed there. If it swings over, well, it's not zeroed, you've got no choice other than to either replace the meter movement, and good luck trying to get one of them, or in the upright position it would have been swinging that over this way. So what you've got to do is just on that metal pin that comes up that's got a bit of twisted wire around it. Just put the smallest dab of black, or any colour really, nail varnish, and then keep it trying it up and down to it. Eventually you'll get it nice and smooth and even, and then you'll be sorted with it. Anyway, anyhow, with this meter movement, what we've got to do is to get to these pots down here, these dreaded pots. If we're lucky, they're square pots, surface mounted, but fortunately they've got a gap in here on all three of them. Oh boy, you've no idea how much easier that makes life. Means you can get your service out, give it a good shake, spray it in there, give it another twiddle, job done. And that's all we have to do. I'll do one, and I'll let you do the other two. So I'm going to do this one, stick the knob back on it. I don't know if you can see it. I was dreadful, right? I was trying to get set up. I'm just doing, if you can see there. That's the pot we're looking at. There's our service holders, crooked bent end, and we just put it in the hole. Give it a quick squirt, a quick twiddle from one side to the other. You'll feel it getting slightly easier. I tell you, there we are. Life's a wonderful thing. Now then, I'm just going to put a bit of grease in. All you use is this stuff. Servsol silicone grease. Very sticky. This is what we want. A little bead on the finger there. And just wipe it in the bottom there. And that will ensure that any loose parts that mysteriously get in there, and I tell you, I've got a short haired dog, and her name's Ruby, and she's a red setter pointer cross. You would be amazed. I've got waterproof watches that have got her hairs under the glass. How that's happened, I've no idea. I have no idea at all how that's happened. So, so they do tend to get in hairs everywhere. You would think that it's no chance, but they can get in through the back compartment. Because I mean, if I could see light through the back compartment, just show you. If I can see light through it, then hairs can get through it all. Debris. Let's just do a quick pan of this. Right. Yes, so you can see that light does get through in places around the battery terminals, and so it does get through in places, and as a consequence I don't know, I was thinking about greasing these terminals, but I don't think I will. As I said, I just come back from calibration, so what I'll do is I'm just going to put a light service spray on them. Absolutely lovely made meters these are. And I've had lots and lots of meters over the years. I've never had anything quite as well made as an AVO meter. And you'd think it would be a complete pain in the backside when they go wrong. But they don't often go wrong. Okay. Not a lot to show you on these, really. AC current shunt comes off of the or AC current transformer, however you like to call it. A plethora of thick field resistors underneath here. One there, massive one there, another one there, a couple inside the meter, but they're shunts, and several on this side of the meter, which are usually, they're, in the earlier days they were cut with a scalpel blade to get the right value deflection. Nowadays they cut them with a laser. But these are all been cut with a scalpel blade, not with a laser. So that's the simple truth of this meter. Absolutely wonderfully made meter, but it's the same old story. Give them a clout and chuck them out. It's as simple as that, really. And it stops it swinging about. I'm going to turn it on so it is swinging about. Just gonna centre up the reflector, nothing to do. Centre up the reflection, like it is. And of course we're gonna I'll just whack a bit of wire over these. Stuff some batteries in it. knobs, and these knobs aren't even split, which is amazing because nearly all the ones I've seen are split. I usually put a bit of wire around them. Okay, ohms times 1, reverse button was in. Beautiful, absolutely perfect, look at that. Couldn't be better than that. Times 100. Absolutely perfection. Times 10k. Very smooth and accurate. Well, there we go. Let's put it back here in the light and see if I can get a bit of a close up. This is on 10k range. Very smooth. Oh, sorry, I didn't tell you this is on times 10 range. And times 1 range. But down here on the scale here, you've got the milliamps range, and where it is on this one, which is 0.05 milliamps, that is, well, will give you full deflection at 50 microamps. And to measure it, it's a pain, I think they should have a 50 microamps range scale on it. A lot of them do, but the new ones don't. To measure it, you use the top scale, which goes to 10, 8, 7, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. And you think of that as 100, and not 10, 100, and then halve it. So you think of that as 100 microamps, half of 100 microamps is 50. There you go, 50 microamps. So if say 5 there, you would think of that as 50 milliamps, half that, 25 microamps. And that's how you read the top half scale of it. Otherwise it's a bit gnarly to read. You can make mistakes, but it's straightforward enough once you've got used to it. And although there's not a lot of use for these meters now, I have a few of them. I have quite a few of them. I just like them. There's something about the way they're engineered, and they're just nice. You know, what can I say? They're just nice, and I like them. So if you've got one, and I'm sure that you have, and you like yours as much as I like mine, then as long as you just look after it, it will give you absolutely the rest of your life in faithful service. Okay, that's it for another video. And whoops. That's it for another video. Thank you very much for watching. I hope it was of some use to you. And I'll be making a video about the Revox PR99 soon, because not many people understand the LED display on it, and they're not getting the most out of it. And apart from that, there is also a very neat little mod that you can do to a PR99 that I've done, and I'd like to explain that to you. And that'll be just over here, somewhere about there. That's the PR99, and we'll be going over that.